Cannot breathe. Cannot breathe.
Bingo! Seamless entry as always. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
We're back.
We're here. We're live. We're back. We're doing a simultaneous little mini Instagram live here to let everybody know, to remind everybody, because they already know, right? That every week, 4 p.m., we come and talk to you guys. So
connect that Facebook, Instagram, YouTube feud. Maybe they can help resolve
it.
It's
like we're
mediating the situation.
We're mediating. We're like we're like parents or we're like a psychiatrist or whatever. We're trying to get YouTube and Google and Microsoft and Apple and Facebook and Instagram all to be friends.
Yeah.
Right. But actually, that is funny because Instagram just monetized their live platform, so you can now do what you do on Instagram. Shout out to Gucci Pros
on YouTube.
No, so YouTube. So see how everybody can so you guys can join, as most of you guys know, because if you look over in the chat section, everybody who's got the green names are channel members, and you get access to cool little emojis that we update every week. I'm still waiting for everybody to send me. If you're a super mega support status member, you get to send me some cool individual little team logos or whatnot. And I
don't even have a green name.
No, Kyle's not a supporter of the show. It's all right. You and Lori don't like us.
Yeah, I don't like that guy that's late always.
Plus, there's an air horn whenever we want to throw it in there. So, did Ollie wear those masks in the background in the jungle? I don't know what Oliver's doing in the jungle out there aside from making some pretty cool stuff and doing all sorts of cool little weird things.
I actually have a funny story that happened this weekend about being late.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I'm obviously late a lot. I was late here. It's always like I'm on time to the 2 minutes late a lot.
Yeah, if this show started at 4:02 every day, you'd be early.
I'll get to the field early, but I'm like the last one on the field because it just like fiddle around with my paintball gear. I'm like the last one to get on the field. It's just something I can't beat for some reason. But anyways, so Mouse and I are rooming together. We just went to Florida to play Damage. And before we go to sleep, Mouse is like, you want to play alarm roulette and see if we wake up on time? And I'm like, no. That sounds like a really dumb idea.
Wait, how does that? What's alarm roulette?
Not set your alarm and see if you
just randomly
wake up at 7:30 to leave by 8. The hotel by 8.
I like that alarm roulette.
I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I set the alarms. And I don't know if I was like sleeping and just decided to turn them off in my sleep. But
my alarm didn't go off.
Mouse of course didn't set an alarm. And then all of a sudden I wake up to the front desk calling our phone, and before I even looked at my phone, I saw how bright the light was outside coming through, and I'm like, oh shit. And I look at my phone and there's like 15 notifications and calls from every single person on the team, like 5 from A-Rod, 3 from Dave, Nick LaValle, Rob Velez, and I'm like, fuck. It's screaming, and Mouse like wakes up, he's like, what? And the phone's ringing, and I pick it up, and she's like, hey, this is the front desk. How's your day going? I'm like, I already know what this is. I got to go. And I just hung up on her. But we were about 45 minutes.
Oh, no way.
Late. Yeah. Well, we were supposed to leave at 8. We stayed in this Megalodon hotel that was the size of Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. And it takes 15 minutes to get to your car from where the parking lot is because it's so far away. So... Dave was not happy with Mouse and I.
Well, what are you gonna do to the two snake guys?
Yeah, that's what
Dave, we might show up today.
We made a joke.
What are they gonna do?
We were making jokes all weekend. We're like, let's just keep getting to the 50 snake. We'll be all right.
Yeah,
they can't cut us. We've been saying it in front of everyone like loud.
That's true. Hey, if you make yourself the guy, then
yeah.
You can be selfish like the two of them and sleep in.
That's good. Which you should do at the workplace, too.
But that's true. Yeah, make yourself irreplaceable. Whoops. So, anyway, speaking of irreplaceable, we've got some big news coming out here today. Mostly news that most of everybody already knows. But we're going to announce a couple things there. We've as always, got some pretty radical giveaways. We're going to talk a little bit about the Golden Ticket winner and the Charlotte, Virginia Award winner. So the summer camp is now officially closed up and ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
We've got a big donation from Matt Waters that we're going to finally give away today. That's the Rockstar Dynasty jersey, so throwing it back to right around 2007, 2008. And then also Aztec Photos hit me up and said, hey, I would love to do something and offer the guys on your channel something that they would all like. So if you guys were following me on Instagram, then you would know probably that if you are playing in the Philly NXL event, so everybody who's watching right now, if you're playing in the Philly NXL event, make sure you guys go and follow the Aztec Photos. It's at AZTEK Photos.
K, not C?
K. There's a K in there. Aztec with a K.
Should I put it?
Photos. Yeah. And then...
AZTEK?
EK, yeah. Unless I did it wrong.
Photos?
Yeah, photos. It might be photography. Anyway.
I'm not going to put it.
Check it on your phone.
Okay.
Phone. Anyway, what he's going to do is he's going to give away a free team photo package. So he will jump on the field with you guys while you're playing and take your photos. He'll probably going to do 1 or 2 matches for you, possibly even the whole event. He's a great, cool guy. He's from the area, and he offered to donate that to the Spick Span Show and to you guys. And to move one step further, I am going to take your photos from the event, and I'm going to do a full breakdown of the full entire match's worth of photos with the form and body mechanics. So what I do is I analyze all the photos that are from that day, and I take your photos and I'll kind of adjust where you guys are as far as your form and body mechanics. So when you're standing there like this and you're playing like that, there will be a bunch of indicators on there that will help to tighten up your form. Again, that was something that I learned when I went surfing in Indonesia. I caught a bunch of waves, and I thought I was looking like Kelly Slater out there, and then I saw the photos at the end of the day, and it looked like I was taking a poop in the woods. So it was pretty embarrassing, but every day that I looked at the photos from day to day, I ended up getting better and better because it was like, all right, tuck this in, bend this, turn this, do that. And so the progression became a lot faster than if I just went out there and didn't see myself surfing. Mm-hmm. So this is a really important part, really important aspect of the whole deal. So
we got a couple questions quick before I keep loading up. One, someone asked how they upgrade their membership.
So as far as upgrading your membership, if I am correct, I believe there should be on the join section where you guys did click the join portion. You should be able to click that area again, and there should be an upgrade portion. I know that a handful of people in here have already done that, so maybe someone who has upgraded their subscription in the past can help out. I know a handful of you guys have upgraded, so maybe some of you guys can comment in there. That is a very good question. Oh, and shout out to Nick Slowiak and to Gucci Crows. Yeah. You guys are going to get...
Thanks, Nick.
Let's see. Let's give you an air horn right here. Let's see. Maybe? There's the air horn. Hopefully I'm not blowing out anybody's ears. Island Designs. How do you get a membership? You subscribe to the channel and click the join button. Thank you, Alpha Dog.
Somebody said they're having trouble doing it on mobile device.
Yeah, I've heard that the mobile devices, it is tricky, but again, I don't really know. I can't quite tell you exactly because I can't join either because I'm the guy. I'm the moderator, so I can't do that. But once you do join, your name gets thrown onto the wheel. So, is anybody who has joined in the past, have you guys joined on an app or a phone? That's a very good question. Shout out to Alpha Dog also.
Oh, yeah. Actually, sometimes I know that you can only do certain things if you're watching YouTube from just Safari on your phone versus
Chrome.
No, versus if you're watching it through the YouTube app.
Right. Yeah, that's actually true because I can't go to the community section on my computer, but I can on my phone. It's kind of a whole thing. Again, these companies don't really like each other, so they want to make sure that you all are ruled under one app.
And there was something else. I don't know where it is. If you had a question, and it didn't get answered, you can go ahead and throw it back in there. Thank you, whoever said you liked my hat. I just got it this weekend.
It's a pretty cool hat.
Fresh hat. I have another one, so maybe I'll give my other one away since I got this one.
Whoa! So, all right. Getting into the nitty-gritty. Oh, yeah, we're also going to get Mr. Alex Fragi. Has a little bit of time off, so in about 15 minutes, we're going to get him on the horn. We're going to talk to him about parenting again, because he just, I think his kid is, Sebastian, is about 4 weeks old now, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And yes, we will talk about the NXL field conditions. So for those of you guys who are on Instagram, make sure you guys, if you want to win something, jump over to YouTube right now. All right. Let's see. Back into it, guys. So, yeah, the Philly Farm layout. Philly Farm, the NXL Philly Farm. I really like that. That's going to be a good one. So, it's actually funny because a couple of weeks ago, you want to scoot over a little bit?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, maybe a week after the first event in Florida, I remember them talking about how the event was being seeded. So they were like seeding the ground and the grass right then. So I kind of thought to myself, now I am no botanist. I'm not like a lawn care maintenance kind of person. I thought that was
corn.
Yeah, maybe they decided to put corn in. I'm not totally sure. Corn grows fast, but
or bamboo.
Yeah, bamboo also grows fast. I couldn't quite tell, but I thought to myself, because you know when you're a kid, and even now maybe you notice it, but like you'll go by people's houses and it's like, please stay off the grass. Like those really anal people that don't want you walking on the grass. Probably because they just reseeded it and they don't want people to trample it.
Sure.
But I believe, and it's my hypothesis my hypothesis is now kind of coming true to light here, that it takes a little longer than 6 weeks to create an entire playing field. Like the NFL isn't like, game in 2 months? All right, we're going to order some seeds off of Amazon and get this field ready.
Or like a mountain and it snows one day.
Exactly.
You're like, all right, it's ready to go.
It's ready to go. Exactly. Yeah. So
apparently, patted down a little bit.
Apparently, yeah, that's the case.
Some layers.
Hey, this thing doesn't even work. What? Shout out to Cody Smick and Cody. Cody has a pair of HK Army goggles en route to his house right now. So congrats to Cody Smick. You won last week. So thank you very much. Hydro Seed would have worked. Yeah, that's right. Hydro Seed is when they put it in like this cement mixer, so the seeds are all wet already. And then you spray out like on a fire hose this already wet, moist seed, and then it goes in there, and then it
just sprouts a lot faster.
Hydro Seed, good call.
Good call. Good move.
We should have had you consult for the NXL. Also, I wanted to, because I know we talked about Bart Crahan last week, but Bart Crahan, I want to zoom over here real quick, did end up, so Bart won a Hormesis headband, and he already had one. So in the spirit of Hormesis and the spirit of the Spick Span Show, I know a lot of you guys who are winning prizes or have got duplicates of things, a lot of you guys have re-gifted them, and that's pretty awesome, and we love to see that. And so Bart, same thing. What he did was he said, all right, listen, I've got 2 Hormesis headbands. I'm ready to give one up. So why don't somebody come out with a silver coin and challenge me at Battlezone, AZ Battlezone? And he challenged them to a one-on-one. And congratulations to SA Alex 99. Look at that. Winner of a new Hormesis headband. Doesn't look too excited about it, but maybe we just caught him in between smiling.
Yeah, he might have been tired.
Maybe he was tired because I believe it was a best to 5.
Yeah, that's what my one-on-ones are going to be like. And you guys are trying to get these coins.
Yep, get these coins. So, yeah, congratulations. Speaking of getting coins, I believe that the Aftermath team owes Marcelo about 5 or 6 or 7 gold coins. Well, Marcelo won a 3-on-1, he won a 2-on-1, and I think he won another 1-on-1 this weekend. So if you win a 3-on-1 in any game, you should immediately go over and gloat, pump yourself up a little bit, but then go over there and be like, you guys all owe me coins.
Yeah.
And if it's against pros, then all 3 of you guys owe me a gold coin.
Yeah.
If it's just a regular one-on-one in the game, you don't need to give up the coin. But if you win, if you lose a 3-on-1 and you're one of the 3, you better pay up.
What kind of argument ensued after?
Yes, it was more. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I'm disappointed, but yeah, Marcelo's, and it was like pretty close, like within 3 points of each other, maybe 4 points. It was the same day.
Oh, nice.
Same day he won the 2 and the 3-on-1.
Yeah, like I said last week, Marcelo's been playing good.
Marcelo is the paintball John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mario Trujillo is right, guys. We got 123 of you right now online. Let's get those likes ramped up.
Oh yeah.
Let's hit that algorithm and ramp that thing up so we can get you guys
it's right here.
some freebies.
I think it's right here.
And then also, look at this. James from Island Design is watching right now, and he is super stoked on all of the positive flow and everything on the show, and he wants to give away. He's doing a limited giveaway right now. So what he said was, I'm going to let him post it in here. So James, go ahead and throw in the comment section exactly what you want to do as far as a giveaway. This is one of the coolest parts about tuning into the Spick and Span Show every week is there's major giveaways that come out every week, and you never know what you're going to get. But we've got a ton of stuff for everybody. And then, like I said, viewers and you guys out there are so awesome that people just toss in some extras. So James is going to throw in he just texted me and said, can I do a special giveaway? So yeah, stay tuned for what Island Designs is going to be giving up. Maybe some shirts, maybe some sticker sheets. James from Island Designs does all of our shirts, does our sticker sheets, does the Spick and Span ones, does any of my personal ones, does a lot of the team ones. He does some of the Hormesis beanies. So great, good on you, James. So hopefully Dynasty picks up Kevin Costner for this event. Well, actually, we did pick up Dalton, and he's as good as Kevin Costner. He's our savior. He's a hero that came along.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Also, let's see. Oh, in other news, will you say something?
We'll ask the question. He said, "Can we get your 2 cents on Damian Ryan last season and his disappearance from the sport? Figured you would have more knowledge, having been teammates." Well, Damian left maybe 2 or 3 seasons ago now. But he had some business projects that he was working on. He moved states to start a new company that he's been working on for a while. So he just didn't have a lot of time to allocate to being dedicated to professional paintball, which everyone in our pro division knows it takes a lot of commitment and sacrifices, and he was just at a point in his life where he needed to step away to do some other things that were goals of his. So that was the biggest reason he stepped away. But I know he's now at a place where he can start taking some time and get back into the paintball scene. I think he was at the last event playing.
He was. I heard he was playing at the last event. Yeah, because Marcelo did bring that up.
And I know he's in the works of working with some partners on making a new field, and I've saw some pictures. It looks really good. You seen that big field?
Yeah. I think he's letting the grass grow a little longer. So, yeah, he's just doing some personal stuff. I mean, he's still he is he's just doing some personal stuff.
What's your question?
Yeah, I couldn't find his question either.
How do you get the green name?
Oh, how do you get the green name?
You have to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, then join the channel. There are 3 levels of channel membership. There is thanks for the support. There's discounted merch perk, where I send you guys discount codes and whatnot throughout the from time to time when we get them. And then there's the super mega support status membership, which gets you all of the below items along with a monthly gift. HK Army, Marky, I talked to him today, is packaging up everybody's gifts for this month, which I'll send out next week. You're going to get a little care package from HK Army, or from us, but courtesy of HK Army. He said he didn't want to package up all individual ones because it'll take him too long. And he's busy making all those Instagram videos. So if you guys are a top tier member, you guys will get that. Also, as far as top tier members go, remember, send me your addresses But more importantly, if you guys want to get your own little emoji put on the screen, go ahead and send me your emojis that you would like, or just send me a picture of yourself playing or your team logo. As you can see in the section, we've got the Alex Fragi. He'll be immortalized on the Spick Span Show for life. But if you have a picture like that you'd like thrown up on there, I can do that. If you guys have got anything else that you guys would like to showcase, Matt Waters has his dojo logo in there, and SoCal Blaze, you see their logo in there, the Spartans from Weverton. So if you guys have anything and you're a super mega support status member, make sure you email me, and I will work the computer magic, which is actually pretty limited, but I'm gonna pat myself on the back for making all those emojis, and I'll get that stuff. I'm top tier in heart. Todd Roberts, you got my vote, my man. You got my vote.
J Stu, I would like to see B Short come back too. So yes. I'm not sure how much needs to get donated to get him back. You have to call him up and ask what that's going to take.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, it is Aztec Photos. Yeah, I've actually been asking Short every single week. Actually, every day I usually text him and say, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?"
He's like, "No, I can't."
He says, "Well, I really want to, but," and then he kind of stops texting me back. Well, I don't know if the guys will let me have HK won't let him have the time off. Brandon Fort, the owner of HK, said that we can have Jay or Quitman, but we can't have Short. So I politely declined that one and asked him if we could get anybody else, if we can get another guy from the office maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're working on Short. He's also, got a wife who probably doesn't really want him to play a whole lot of paintball, but he would have been great on this field.
Yeah.
Because anybody can make it. He's fast. He's fit.
Yeah.
His shot is on point still, and he loves doing that leap of faith. That's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping from that 50 snake into there, which actually I'm gonna play a video for you guys a little bit later, but I did do a walkthrough for BKI where I actually did one for the free section of BKI, which is on that Dorito side, a little drill like coming out and surprising the guy on the tape, which I actually did this weekend also, and it worked really well. So did Dalton, did a really good job of it as well. I think that's going to be very common on that side. And then the snake side is a little different, but I think the move is when you get to that 50, you just check off the tape real quick and then systematically wrap in and check off all those spots, which is I got a cool little video that I'll post up courtesy of Opkix camera. So that little barrel mounted camera.
Nice.
Which I got to get you one of those to put on your barrel.
Yeah.
But you weren't playing last weekend, so.
But didn't you say it wouldn't fit?
No, it fits on your barrel.
Oh, it would.
The ring, yeah. The small ring is the one you want to get.
Okay.
We'll do all that. My money isn't working. All right, Michael. Michael, what are you from the? I'm assuming you're from the U.S. Some countries do block the ability to be able to donate to the show and join the show. So it looks like if you click on my name, it'll take you to my YouTube, in which case there's a membership section, and you should be able to do it from there along the top. Again, I apologize that I don't have the answers exactly for you, but I do promise that I will have a better understanding and answers for you on the next time around. So okay, so let's go ahead and just jump into, before we give Mr. Fragi a call, Arturo Andrade, who was actually playing really well on the Dorito side against Impact the other weekend. So he was kind of the relief for Dalton, who's not out of shape, but he's not in shape. He's kind of like right there in between, right? Mm-hmm. But he was great. He was fine this weekend. He wasn't winded or tired at all this weekend. But and Arturo was doing a really good job, kind of floating back and forth for the two sides of the field. And unfortunately, he was practicing at his field in Mexico this weekend, and he broke his hand. So this is what we got in the team chat on Thursday. Was, hey guys, I broke my hand, and if you look at the second finger from the top, down there on the bottom portion of it is where the upper portion of your hand is. You see a big fat crack right there.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you see it. So
that's like leading up to your knuckle.
Leading up to your knuckle. So basically, where that wrist would be.
Second metatarsal.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. I don't know if metatarsals are foot or both.
So
I wonder if they can hear Rose snoring.
So that is right about here is where that break was. Ay, Dios mío, Arturo. So yeah, that is a big, huge bummer because we just lost Tyler.
Yeah.
Can't seem to catch a break right now. But good news is that we're gonna call Alex here in a second and see if he's got some answers for us on that. We want Alex. Yeah, we all want Alex. So hopefully he's gonna be coming. Little crazy glue and duct tape. So actually, it's funny because I talked to Arturo yesterday. He already had surgery, so they cut a hole somewhere in here, and then they put a screw in his hand.
Oh wow!
And he's already got full motion. He was like, "Yeah, look," and it was like bandaged up, like it looked like something that you and I would have done in the bushes. Like, better get that thing from stop bleeding. It was like it didn't look like it was. I mean, it was wrapped professionally, but kind of.
Yeah.
And he was at his paintball field, and so. He said he had all the strength. He said he was fine. He's like, no, I'm good. And I go, do you have strength in the hand? Like, you just had surgery on it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
How is it possible that you're like, no big deal?
Yeah, you can hold your gun.
My theory is that the doctor was like, put up the wrong X-ray. And was like, oh, está roto.
Yeah.
And then just screwed. And then said that he screwed something in there.
Yeah.
And then Arturo was like, yeah, great, and just build him for it. I don't know.
It'd be funny if it was like X-ray and it was like a person that was missing a finger and it was like, yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, that's not my hand.
I have a finger. Where's my other finger?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, this is whoops, oopsie. So that's that. He said he's gonna go back to the doctor today, I think, or tomorrow actually. Yeah, it's a boxer's break, Michael. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and so there's no muscles in there, so healing is fast. Okay, Maui Rockstar is great. So I don't know.
Tyler's took a while.
So I think Tyler broke something else, or maybe he broke a bunch of stuff.
Or a knuckle or something.
I don't know. I do remember when Tyler punched something and broke it.
Yeah.
Broke his hand.
Yeah.
I remember that. That sucked. Maybe he didn't get surgery though.
He didn't.
He didn't. No. So Arturo got that screw in there, and the doctor said it's going to be strong enough. The problem is how much pain it's going to be.
And if he dives on it and smacks
that thing. Imagine if he hits his barrel in this, like in how the turf and the ground looks like out there. So yeah.
I did a nice core sample.
Oh, playing.
Yeah, I mean, Florida's ground's a little rough. I took a pretty hard dive. I was completely fine. And Mouse took a really hard dive at one point when he's like, dude, my shoulder. And I was like, thank God.
Yeah, because it's super sticky out there.
Matt rolled his ankle on Sunday.
Is he all right?
Yeah, let's see.
Oof.
He seemed to be good, but he took the rest of the day off, iced it. But I think we'll be all right. Yeah, especially if that ground is what it looks like on the.
George Martinez, mine are usually 2 weeks. So hold on, how many times do you break your hand like that, George?
He's a boxer.
Oh, maybe he is a boxer.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's what Marcelo said too. Is he's like. He for sure punched something or somebody or something, because he said that his finger got caught like this and it snapped it, but it does kind of look like that where the crack is.
Yeah, if it caught his index finger.
Yeah, it caught the ring finger. I think it's right here on the ring finger.
I don't know why I thought of this, but I was thinking of bungees. I have a pretty funny story this weekend. I was having like an incredible point. I was in the inset like 50 wing on the snake side or the 40 wing, whatever that leads into the snake. And I'm looking Dorito way. I shot the first Dorito guy. Brad came up to the 50 brick, and I snapped him out with one ball. Not even real. Like he just came into the brick. Surprised. I let a ball off. It hit him, and then I shot the next Dorito guy, and I'm in this thing like pressed up, battling all these dudes. And then all of a sudden, the bunker, I'm like pressed up, and it goes boom and pushes me over. So I'm like. Go around to bunker someone, and Keith's in the second race just looking inside, rips my head off. There's no one there. I'm like, that was weird.
The pod trick.
No, the bungees blew off and slammed into me, so it made me think that someone was there, which is pretty funny. I got a pod trick done to me by the
bungee cords. Yeah, they didn't want you to win that point.
Maybe Keith was shooting the bungees.
The bungee,
to
smart
try to
move.
Break it. Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's actually funny. John Richardson used to do this back in the day. Shout out to John Richardson from Avalanche and Infamous back in the day. But when the airball bunkers, so they used to have these tubes with these big fans on the outside, those big party fans.
Yeah.
That would inflate the whole field. So there were tubes. You saw those
in
the old videos. And so to get away from those, they had all the bunkers each had individual fans in them. They had a battery pack inside, and do you remember those? So there was like a little fan that always blew. So each bunker was like had its own deal. Yeah. And if for some reason that fan, you could never have the fan pointed forward. It had to always be pointed to the side or back, because if it was ever pointed forward, you could shoot the shit out of the fan
and it would deflate
intake, and the bunker would deflate.
That's smart.
So John Richardson figured that out and always used to do that to people. So he'd find out how to shoot the fans and shoot the hole a bunch of times, and then the fan would just kind of like get gunked up and deflate.
So how would you fix that? You had to clean it, or?
Yeah, I mean, you probably delay the schedule. End of the tournament. Well, they had a bunch of battery packs.
Okay.
It was like those big, huge batteries that you put in like RC cars or
the back of an electric.
Were those
hair blower?
The hair blower. Yeah.
No, air blower.
Yeah, exactly. Not as powerful as those. Shout out real quick, Mr. Jesus Monreal. I want to answer one question before we jump into Kyle's thing. I know Michael Hudgens has been trying to get on here. He's trying to figure it out. I got it. I got you. It's Michael from YouTube channel. Trying to subscribe. Apologize for the inconvenience. So he's got 25 plus people from my work playing paintball for the first time ever. I've arranged it so they don't play against actual speedball teams. But any advice on how to convince them that this sport is amazing? They're going to be using rentals, so they won't understand. That's a really good question, and I think that I can speak to everybody who is watching on this platform who has fallen in love with paintball, that no matter what format you're playing, you're probably going to have fun. And for the majority of us, with the exception of Kyle, playing paintball for your first time in the woods is still going to be exhilarating and fun. I think Kyle only played for 10 minutes in the woods once in his entire life and then jumped over to airball from there on out. But I think that you're just going to let them all play and have fun. And then as the guys are going around, you'd be like, hey, we should jump out there. And then once they play against themselves, then it'll be fine. Don't make all 25 of them go play against the semi-pro team or the pro team there. But a great example is my fiance Camille. She loves, and Blake's wife also loves playing on airball fields and speedball.
Sure.
They actually prefer that than playing in the woods because it's easier to keep track of where the guys are. I actually really like playing in the woods because I can get sneaky and I can shoot 50 people in one game. And I can't do that on an airball game on an X-ball match.
True.
So I just like racking it up. But I understand that being able to have a better, larger field of view may be more enticing for some people, like Kyle. But that's a good reason. But you know what? A good person to ask about that is Alex Frage. So I'm gonna get him on the call here.
Michael, well, to give you advice on getting 25 players into it. If you're missing any of the stuff that Ryan's saying, you could always rewind a little bit because we're trying to get to your questions.
Is he? Did he not get?
I don't know.
Oh no, that was his question. That was his question. That was his question. All right, there he is, Alex Frage. Hold on, we need to put this on something. Grab that diaper bag. Here he is. Look at that, KLR.
IHK baby. I just got these in the mail.
I think this is gonna sit like.
Maybe I'll get a book.
I ordered these puppies. I'm hoping to test them out this weekend.
Yeah. So really quickly, are you coming to the event? I personally really want to know.
Call Margaret. No, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to be there. I know that means a lot to me and to the guys, and I want to be involved. And just hopefully it's just an in and out, and then come back and put in dad family work.
So you realize that it's this week, right? Like most of us are leaving within the next 36 hours.
Yeah, Margaret's like, when's the turnaround? I'm like, it's coming up.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. That's funny. Great. I'm glad that you're unsure still.
Just Wednesday morning, be like, hey, I gotta go run some errands. I'll be back on Sunday, and then shows the door.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my move.
Yeah. The people are liking the freshly shaved Alex Frage.
Oh yeah, I worked on that this morning. I was hoping to take a couple of years off. I've been up for about 3 weeks straight, so there's been some gray hairs popping out of my head. So I figured, I'd shave my face and
your face looks like a hairless cat.
I was thinking about shaving. I haven't shaved in a while.
I didn't know about all these wrinkles under there, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about facial hair is you can't see the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the mask culture. Just cover up the schnoz and
Yeah, cover up the whole thing. If you just wear just something where only your eyes are showing.
Yeah.
Like basically, like some sort of you'd really kill it in the post-apocalyptic scenario where you have to wear glasses and a whole face mask to stay away from the UV rays.
Yeah, I just
and there's a lot of that gear.
Protect me.
There's a lot of that gear up there on Haight Street.
Yeah.
The Burning Man Doomsday sunglasses.
What kind of shirt are you wearing? Some people are really liking that shirt.
Oh.
That actually is not. This is something that somebody sent me as a gift. So not something we're making. Just a nice touch that one of our buddies sent in, and I'm feeling it.
Well, the people want to know two things. One, poor connection. Do you want to jump on?
I can hear you.
Okay. They want to know two things. First, how many of those are made? Is it a limited edition quantity, and where can they buy it? And what's the resale value on the secondhand market?
It's a T-shirt, people.
You want me to cut this off?
I think we're all right. I think we're good. Let's see here. So, what do we think about Arturo's hand? Do you think that he broke it sliding into Snake 1?
So he did call me on Thursday night at about 4 a.m. and he was walking out of a nightclub, and there was somebody. He had a El Pastor taco in his hand. The pork with the pineapple in it. And he was eating it, and then as we were FaceTiming, some guy bumped into him, and then they all started yelling at each other in Spanish. And then my phone went dead, or the call dropped out, and then the next day he reported the broken hands. So yeah, it was probably a paintball game.
Oh man! So I've got some videos I'm gonna send you, so that way you can know how to play the snake. Because you're gonna have to do it for old time's sake. We have to get that.
There is something about going in cold and just not having any preconceived notions on a field, and you just get in there and try to find the guy in front of you and shoot him.
Yeah, that's what I did on Sunday.
Yeah.
At our practice. Or you left? You weren't there Sunday. But I played a few points, and then I just went in full force attack.
I like that. Yeah, that's the key. Like when Ryan would come to practice, we'd go out and have a fun night the night before practice. Sometimes Ryan would show up and be a little bit tipsy, and he wouldn't be feeling his best, but he would play great because he wanted to get off the field so fast. He would just go play super aggressive and shoot three guys.
Yeah.
And get to go sulk on the sideline. But
you should play in the front this event.
Yeah, no, we'll see. I don't know what my role is, but I know the team's gonna do great with or without me because we just do. So that's my feeling.
I like it.
I like it too. So let's see what else is new. What do you got for us? What's we got these things. I saw these came out great. I'm pretty excited about these microfibers. We're gonna give a couple of these away today.
Those are good in case you run out of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are gonna be hot items next time the COVID virus comes back around, and you're fresh out of TP because you can wash these things and reuse them.
I don't get that toilet paper thing. I mean, the toilet paper is the last thing you need to survive. But whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, right. There's two things you need. You need good shoes and a clean beehole if you're out in the wilderness for a long time. Because if you don't have shoes and your beehole's not clean, you're in for a bad time. And you need fire also. There's three things actually, depending on where you are. So
I actually have a good would you rather that was J-Rab's idea, and I don't know.
Idea.
So it was either
I've got an idea. Would you rather?
You can have.
Hang out with Mike Hinman.
You have unlimited money for the rest of your life, but you can only wipe with the worst grade sandpaper that they make. I think I took the sandpaper.
Okay, can you buy a bidet?
Well, wait, what was the other one? Would you rather have one, or what do you mean?
Then you just can use toilet paper, but you don't have any, nothing changes.
That's easy, dude. You take the money.
That's what I said.
No, you definitely don't take the money. You have to wipe with the sandpaper every time. You can't just.
I just wouldn't.
You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna go in the shower every time.
No, you don't wipe as strenuously.
Okay. Strenuously.
What grid is it? 120.
The worst grade. Grade.
Okay. Well,
so yeah, no, everything's been good. We had the baby. My wife's a champ. She's everyone's at home and happy, and getting rest while we can fit it in. And yeah, I'm over here at Field 1, getting a little work done, getting ready for a headband release tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be dropping some great headbands, which I have one of right here.
What? How do they get into the head? How do they know? Like, how do you? What is it? Just like be on the site at 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's hormesispaintball.com at 6 p.m. I will update all the quantities. You can check out what we have already on there, and we got some beanies and some beautiful headbands, and I'm going to pump them out of here before I head out to the tournament. And
you heard it.
Well, we'll see, but I have one right here that we will do a little giveaway right now if you guys are down. This one's called the Yoda. It's our signature print, but it's a green dye. It's really this kind of deep forest green, which I'm super into. So stoked on those. And my sister Amanda is over there folding up some beanies. We can go check in with her. There's Maple. She's a shop dog.
Protect dog.
It's a family business. It's a family affair over there.
It is. Yep.
Someone said Yoda before you
Amanda.
showed that.
No, because they're already on the website. Hey, Amanda.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
How we
Amanda.
So we got these killer beanies, packing them up right now. They actually glow in the dark.
No way.
Those are courtesy of Island Designs. So yeah,
Nice.
James Hall is the man. So every beanie gets a little bit of care. She puts on a pin, wraps it up, puts it in a box, and it's ready to roll out. So
Did you say it comes with a piece of her hair?
Yes, it does. Yes, she kisses each beanie and does a little prayer here.
Amanda, is Alex paying you? Is Alex paying you a fair wage?
What do you think?
No. I can call someone if you need it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's easy to stay in business when you don't have to pay anybody. That's the key. All right, kids, if you want to know how to make it in business, you got to get people to work for free.
That's good advice.
That's good advice. Yep. Business 101. Business 101. All right. Well, let's see here.
You asked if we're down to give the headband away, but I don't think we are today.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down. Good call. We're gonna.
All right, so what are we doing? A trivia question?
It's it's up to you. It's dealer's choice. We can do a trivia question, which kind of gets everybody who's a member right now.
I have the trivia question.
Can you make it a little bit more difficult than the last one that was like yes?
This is more difficult. Yes, this is more difficult. The only problem with it is I don't really know the answer, so I'm going to rely on you to find the answer.
Do I know the answer?
Yeah, you'll know the answer.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your mom knows the answer.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll give her a call.
Mine or Ryan's?
Both of our
Ryan's
moms.
mom.
Okay.
Both your moms. Actually, Dee's knows the answer.
D's nuts?
Yeah, Dee's. You guys. Oh, you guys. Hey, do you have a picture of old Seabass that we could or young Seabass that we could put up so we can see what he? Sure. Yeah. Here, let me. I'll have to send it to you, and it'll be probably that strange file that you don't like. But here.
Is that his nickname, Seabass, or is that Ryan?
Sebastian.
Yeah, I know Sebastian, but
I mean, it's gotta be Seabass.
Ryan likes to call him that.
I don't like Seabass.
Ryan likes to call him that. He's 4 weeks old, so I mean, it's like it hasn't been a whole lot of time. Although I did give Sloan the nickname Sloany Baloney before we were even out of the hospital. That's cute. I mean, Seabass, that one could stick with you. Sloany Baloney, that's not gonna stick. No, that's not gonna stick. But either way, he's a great little guy.
And he cries a lot and is fussy sometimes. And after sharing a room with you, all that stuff's easy. I'm like, ugh, God, you really trained me for having a crying baby in my life. So thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I've been training you your entire life. So I guess there's going to be plenty of other lessons that you'll learn throughout the history of our lives together that I can teach you guys.
Yeah, it's funny. I was coaching my daughter who's 4, her t-ball team, and we do all these drills and stuff at practice, and I'm like, man, this is just about like Dynasty practice. Bunch of screaming little kids running around, not knowing what's going on.
Mouse and I were kind of being nuisances this weekend, and Dave said something like that to us as well. Like, you guys are like my kids. And we're like, well, if it wasn't for, we're helping train you, get some practice in for when your kids grow up.
Yeah. You guys are just picking your nose and picking your butts and farting on each other?
Just annoying everyone with our stupid jokes. I said everyone would be bored if we weren't there, so they should be happy.
You know what we're gonna do before we do the trivia while you're still looking up the answer is we got to get to 100 likes on the show, and then Alex is gonna drop the trivia. And in the meantime, for those of you guys remember who are who are going to be playing at the NXL, we're calling it the Farm Field Open now, I guess.
Why is it that?
Oh, you haven't seen the field?
No.
Wow.
Go to Damien's page.
It just hasn't quite. Oh wow, he's got a hormesis blanket.
Oh, that was actually just some scrap fabric that Oliver sent me, so I just I threw it on him.
Well, if you haven't seen the field layout, or sorry, not the layout, the actual field playing surfaces, they're not fantastic. It looks like apparently the ground hasn't quite been seeded properly, and it's not looking great. Here you go, Al.
See it, Alex?
Oh God, dude, come on, everybody, just relax. Paintball, dude. It's not golf. Just get out there and run around on the field.
There's a camera on this thing, so Alex can see.
I can see it.
Oh.
I'm going on it. I can't see it. I just don't care. Go out there and play. All right, let's see. I'm going on. Okay. Oh, it's not even on the field. It's in the pit.
No, it's on the field too.
How do you know?
Because there's a video also, but I didn't want to pull it up.
Oh. All right.
It's bamboo.
Looks good to me.
It looks good to you?
Yeah.
I mean, if the ground's flat, it won't be too bad.
Dude, we played in rocks, dirt, sleet, snow,
sand,
hailstones the size of grapefruits, lightning storms.
I think I'd rather play on that surface than in the woods or on.
You'd rather play on that surface than in the woods.
Oh yeah, I remember when you played in the woods on our team. You were so afraid.
I wasn't afraid. It was I didn't want to.
We were talking about.
Yeah.
We were actually just talking about that.
Mom, yeah, I'm out here at the paintball field, and I've got a guy on my team. You don't know him, but he's a friend of mine that just really scared to play in the woods. Not me, no, just a friend, which I tell him.
For me, playing in the woods is like, you watched a really bad movie one time, and then whoever you're with makes you watch it again. That's what playing in the woods is like for me.
Wait a minute.
Right, that movie,
and I have to watch it again.
Nightmares. Yeah, that movie gives you nightmares.
I'm not sure if I follow that.
I know what you're talking about. It's like this. Like, there was this movie called Fire in the Sky that petrified me when I was a kid, and it was about aliens. And if someone made me watch that thing, forget it. I don't want to ever see it. Like, even now, it would freak me out. And then you have a movie like $1 Million Baby that's just like a great movie, but it's just painful to watch. So yeah, there's I can relate to that, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you for empathizing with me.
So we've got a picture of. Here's a picture of Alex's son. Right there.
Dude, we just cracked. I gave you your 104th like. There's 105.
Nice.
There's a picture of Alex's son under the sea. Right there. Now, there he is. Check out that hormesis blanket. That hormesis blanket is, or I guess you'd call it just scrap material, but I think it's pretty cool. I actually
That's a cool looking blanket.
Yeah, I really want that. I really want that shirt that you have, the hormesis shirt.
Oh, I've got one for you.
There we go. Now we're talking high fashion.
I still don't have my Ryan Greenspan MVP shirt, but whatever.
Oh, I've got that for you. I just haven't really seen you a lot lately.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, I'm excited to see everybody this weekend if I can get out there, and get vaxxed up if you haven't yet.
Go to your local CVS pharmacy.
Pull it together. Pull it together, people.
Pull it together, guys.
Is that what Amanda said?
This is your chance. Yeah.
For you, it's for the rest of the race.
It's your chance to be on the right side of history. All right, let's go.
Tap Out Taz says that blanket's going for $5K on the BST market.
Yeah, not with baby mustard poop all over it.
It'll be worth even more.
No, it's worth even more. It's definitely a one-on-one. Blanket gets cut up and sewn into 3 headbands.
Sorry, I'm looking online right now for the answer to the trivia question.
Do you wanna say the question right now?
Sure. Are you guys ready?
You guys ready for the question? Everybody put an Alex Fragy emoji
Wait,
face.
if you don't know the answer, just give it a second.
All right. So, there. Hold on. I'm gonna write it down just so I know.
Alex, what are your top? Pick your top 4 teams for this.
Top 4 teams?
Yeah, they're just
In
gonna finish.
paintball?
No, for this event.
For this event?
Yeah.
Let's see. Who do you got? Heat.
Oh, boo.
Impact is up there, obviously. Impact, Heat, Russians, Dynasty.
I like it.
Heat,
Are
Impact.
the Russian guys coming back?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, then those guys for sure.
There we go. What do you
It's
got?
gonna be a good layout.
And NRG Elite also.
And NRG. That's the.
I actually think that some of the more unexperienced teams are gonna do okay this event.
Yeah.
They're gonna
I'm waiting for that, man. I'm hoping. It's wishful thinking, but come on and take it.
Whether or not they finish, in a top 4 spot, I think we're gonna see a lot of surprise wins, like upsets this tournament.
Yeah, I mean anybody can get stung on this field now.
Yeah.
You sting them on the snake side by making a big move over there, and then next thing you know, like someone's coming up through the middle on the other side. So it's like all about that different 1-2 punch on either side of the field, and just constantly keeping everybody guessing as to what is and is not going to work.
Yeah, because I mean they're 1 or 2, 3 people on the field can go shoot a few people.
Sure.
So
how about you guys? Are you getting the Canadians back?
Not this event. We have Justin Cornell, but he actually he stayed in Florida, and I believe he's getting his second vaccine shot there. And he said that when he gets back to Canada, he doesn't have to.
Right, because I think Canada's having an issue with vaccinating everybody. There's not enough vaccines, or they're waiting for the borders to open. So the Canadian border is actually still closed until there was like Groundhog Day happened just the other day, and I think it was on the 16th of this month they were going to say whether or not they're going to open the borders, and they decided that it was in fact going to be another month worth of winter. So July 22nd is when Canada opens their borders, apparently.
Well, that's just goes to show you how lucky we are to be able to get vaccinated. And it's like up in Canada and around a lot of parts of the world, it's more difficult to get a vaccine than it is a hormesis headband. So get in there. Oh yeah, here it is.
Jay Sue, you said NYX with Telford coaching. Is that actual?
Telford
news?
was coaching him last time.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Telford's their coach, except for some reason he wasn't coaching him during the event. He was commentating.
Oh.
So he coached him at the practices. So I'm not sure exactly if he's going to be fully coaching them or he just needed some time to find a Go Sports replacement. So, yeah, and we're hoping that the borders open up so that way Team USA can go represent out in France in September. So, yeah, and apparently if you're flying back into Canada as of July 5th, you do not have to quarantine as long as you're fully vaccinated. So that'll be good for JC.
We're back.
I got the Kirkland vaccine. I have my 3rd shot. I'm just waiting on my 4th. I have this weird growth on my neck.
Whatever, man. All right. Let's do it.
All right, you got it?
Let's hear it. Okay, guys,
All right,
everybody
so
get ready.
For the Yoda, this beautiful baby right here, the first person to post the correct answer in the message board over here.
Do they have multiple guesses or one guess per person?
What's that?
One guess per person or multiple guesses? Rapid fire.
No, there can be multiple guesses per person.
Okay.
But all of the complete answer has to be in the message.
Okay.
Your message can't be fragmented. Like you can't put some of the answer in one and some of it in the other. So it's got to be all together. Okay, here's the question. Coming up tournament in Philadelphia, not including Dynasty, who are the other teams in Dynasty's bracket? There are 4 teams. Who are they?
Ooh, what are the 4 teams? The 4 other teams in Dynasty's bracket. And go.
We need some music.
Let's see.
Be Short Fund. What's that?
That's to get Be Short back.
Dude, let's get it.
I think we had a fund that we were going to give out
is it?
someone's phone number.
What's the goal?
Well, I don't know yet. But it's probably going to be a lot.
I don't see any winners yet. Not even close.
Impact, Ironman, NYX, LVL. Wrong. Do you know it?
There it is. Somebody got it right there.
Where?
Mr. Logan. Is there anyone above him that got it?
Nope.
Revo, Damage, NYX, ML Kings. That is the correct answer. Those teams will all lose to Dynasty. So,
PQ and Wizard, you guys posted only 3 names. What's going on?
Orlando, Valencia, you were right behind him. All right, Mr. Logan, I will give you Ryan's number right now. You can call him and request the prize.
And on this
619.
On this one, we are going with Mr. Logan because it did pop up first on our screen and Alex's, because I know a lot of times you guys have sent in a photo saying yours went first, but I don't know if that's just a bandwidth issue, but that's what we have here, Mr. Logan.
Congratulations, Mr. Logan.
Hell
Hope
yeah!
you like green because you're getting a green headband, and thanks for watching the Spick Span Show. Subscribe, support, engage, get involved. So
subscribe, support, engage, and get involved.
And with the headband thing, I mean, the best part about it for me so far is going on the message board and reading the interactions between the guys and the generosity and all of that stuff's been really cool. We had a haiku contest and there was some awesome entries. I was really stoked to have that happen, and we gave out some headbands for the winners, and there were some really great and entertaining entries. I think Ryan actually, one of them had to do with one of the winners.
Yeah, I like that one. That was my favorite. I think there were a couple that had to do with Ryan, had to do with me.
I got a question for you here, Alex, from Michael Huggins. Said, Alex might be the guy to ask. Getting 25 plus people addicted on their first time when it hurts. How do I make them empty their savings account to start up?
So basically, Michael's taking a bunch of people from his work to go play paintball for the very first time, and he's trying to make sure that all 25 of them have the best time ever, and that they get addicted to the sport. He also wants to try to entice them to play some speedball while he's there. So, what are your recommendations, seeing as you're Captain Fun?
Make sure to have a lot of good food and refreshments, number one. So you got to have balloons. And a good way to start out is getting somebody brave and experienced that's already played, and kind of stand far away and just let them just run around and let them shoot at you and take a couple of hits.
Yeah, that's actually good.
I feel like letting, because the first time I played, I didn't shoot anybody, and I was like, man, I didn't get anybody. That sucked. But for some reason, I went back and tried again. But if you just get the feeling of shooting somebody with a paintball, that's an exhilarating feeling. So I feel like that's the first part of it, and then you can do a little game of one-on-one or whatever, and just have engagement in that way. People that are all the first timers, you get out there on an equal playing field and just let them go at it. So yeah, I mean, that is the one thing with paintball. My biggest sales pitch is you got to go out and play it, because watching it doesn't really capture the amount of fun and intensity that you actually experience when you've got the goggles on. So yeah, just and make sure with the rental equipment that everyone's got clean and clear lenses.
That's what I was going to say.
That really bugs me at paintball fields is when you go and the rental equipment's just the lenses are just destroyed. I mean, you got to be able to see. Clean lenses, good food, let them shoot you. Are my 3 tips.
I was just talking to my buddy about this too, that I used to work with at Nordstrom, and he was asking kind of the same question. I was like, the mask, getting a nice mask is one of the best assets you could have, actually, like a clear lens. So, and I was saying, either get there really early before everyone else, so you can have like the first pick
of the good stuff.
Yeah, or you go back with what you already have after you've already got the mask or your rental gear, when there's no one up at the shop, and you're like, hey, is there any way that you might have something a little bit better? And I think those guys will typically be like, let me find you something. They're not as rushed to just give you whatever they have, and then they'll be more willing to be like, let me hook this guy up. He came back,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mario had a, I think that they are doing a private group, but a private group is definitely important to do, is to make sure you guys are all playing against each other. Mario's refs a lot at ASG and helps out there with his son Brando. So yeah, that's definitely a good call, and different types of scenarios and different types of games, getting everybody all interactive with stuff. Hopefully the field has a good shooting range as well, so everybody can get really comfortable shooting their guns and things. Yeah, I do like the idea. Paint. Yeah, I do like the idea of having them all shoot at you though. Michael, kind of just
like I did a couple birthday parties with some like 9-year-olds, and I just let them just rope me, and they were standing there like a firing squad, and I was running around and they were shooting at me, and then they all started running after me like piranhas. So then they were getting close to me, and they were like really messing me up. So I just had to run out through the net, but it was funny.
It's like what Mouse tries to do to you at practice.
What's that?
I said that's like what Mouse tries to do to you at practice.
Yeah. He's
such a nice guy.
There you go, Michael. You convinced him he's gonna run the gauntlet, but not only just running.
That's my other advice. Keep him away from Mouse. First time player. Mouse will not be merciful to you. He doesn't care if you are a pro or you are a 5-year-old child. He will bonus ball you and scream at you. So
the other day I was joking with him, and I said, I bet you'd bunker your own mom, and he goes, I have.
Yeah.
He didn't bunker her hard, but he was playing her one-on-one, and then he snuck up on her and shot her in the pack, bunkered her.
Yeah.
It's like, you would.
Yeah. Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, you better bunker that kid. I'll give you 2 coins. I'm like, dude.
Savages eat for free, but they're extremely emotionally damaged.
Oh, there we go. Jay Alexander just said Angel Fragoza returns to Dynasty 2021.
All right, here's the haiku. Greenspan's frosted tips. He used to steal your girlfriend. Now he has gray hair.
I hope that guy... Is gem. Was that your sister that just laughed?
Yeah.
Cackling in the background. Did that guy win a headband? I hope he did.
Yeah, he did. He won a headband, and the first place winner is right here. which actually kind of touches on something you said earlier. It goes like this: paintballing with friends. I hope this fun never ends. Shit, knocked up girlfriend.
That is good. Wait, so what is like the parameters of haiku?
So the first line has to be 5 syllables. The second line has to be 7 syllables, and the third line has to be 5 syllables. So let's see. Maybe we could write one.
It's like poetry slam.
Yeah.
That'll be. Ryan Kinnenberg says,
Dynasty
Ryan, you hit on my girlfriend
great.
in 03.
Yeah. Dynasty is great. Harmon can't get a date. Harmon can't get a date. No, that's 6. I don't know. I'll think of something.
All right. Do you want to pick? Why don't you go through the list of people who are in the comment section and pick two names, and we'll give out. I'll send them to these microfibers. Just go through the deal.
I can't. That's too much pressure, man. I can't just go randomly pick people.
Just close your eyes and scroll, and then
Hang
stop.
on, let me pull. I don't even have the YouTube window up there.
You could do it in a little bit. You could just write it in the comments in a little bit.
Okay, well, let's give one to Orlando Valencia.
Booyah.
Because he was right there.
Okay.
With the thing. And another one you said?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. All right.
Whoa, what was that?
Hair gone, the Great.
Hergon the Great.
09.
Okay, cool. So Hergon the Great and Orlando Valencia, you guys are both going to be getting one of these in the mail. Make sure I have your addresses. Me. But just so you guys know, I do have 2 more that I'm going to give away when I spin the wheel here in a second. I also still have a jersey to give away and a G2 t-shirt. So it's still lots of prizes to go before the show ends. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. I still gotcha.
All right, well, I'm going to sign off, but thank you guys. Love the show. You guys are doing great. Glad to be back on.
Dude, we've missed you.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work. And, we'll catch our big break one of these days.
Yep.
Thanks,
big
Alex.
break. Get it?
Yeah. Be
Arturo,
kind to each other out there.
Arturo already caught his big break.
Later, Alex. Love you.
Love you guys.
Hey, I'll see you on Wednesday.
See you there.
All right, Alex Fragy, ladies and gentlemen, always a pleasure to have Alex. So that was pretty nice of him. Gave an unreleased drop. So Mr. Logan just got a brand new unreleased. Well, it releases at 6 p.m., which is in about 49 minutes. Or no, I'm sorry, 49 minutes from now. And he's gonna be getting that headband. So we'll make sure you guys have plenty of time. We'll end the show here shortly, and you'll have plenty of time to jump over to the Hormesis website and click refresh a bunch. But what I want to do is I still want to make sure that everybody who is going to be playing the NXL Philly event goes to Aztec Photos on Instagram at AZTEKPHOTOS, and then go on to the comment section after you follow him. Go into any photo randomly and tag, just comment hashtag Aztec Philly. So AZTEKPHILL and going. All right, we should be. There we go. Are we zooming again? There it is. I think we're catching up. All right, sorry guys, that was a strange thing. The software on the OBS just kicked us off and back on. It is our internet. We have the best internet that we can get. This is as good as it gets. We are waiting on, however, a really cool new router from one of our lovely, amazing viewers, supporters, and top tier members out there. So we're waiting for that. Anyway, if anybody has anybody come back, we promise no more gray hair jokes. I know. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, mesh system. I'm going to write that down. Let me see if it's in the Spick and Span budget.
Thank you, Kevin, for the $5 for us to upgrade the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
that's a good use.
But hey, it was actually a software glitch on the OBS software. So my comments are just coming in hard. So we're back. Anyway, really quickly before anything bad happens again, make sure you guys go to Aztec Photos on Instagram. Comment on any photo that he has in there. Hashtag Aztec Philly for your chance to win a photo team package and a form and body mechanics breakdown from me. So also, Michael Lee, you cannot use an Ethernet cord any longer. I do have an Ethernet cord, but as soon as I plug it into my computer, the software is no longer available for that. So I guess they got rid of that whole Ethernet driver in the new Mac OS update.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know.
I was wondering why we didn't use that.
Yeah,
anymore.
we used to be hardlined every time, no problems, but now we're there. Fort Key. Oh, thank you, Fort Key, so much. Oh man, we really lost a bunch of viewers on that one. Fort Key, thank you so much.
It says 110 on mine.
Yeah, I got I have 100. Yeah.
So that was
weird. I don't know why it's two different things. So Fort Key, I meant to bring this up for you. I'm gonna let you choose what the food battle is gonna be this time around, but it has to happen on the next show.
So,
and I know you hate doing it after.
Here's
events.
the thing. I was gonna tell you earlier in the show and tell everyone I'm gonna stay after in Philly to stay with my mom for 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I can either we should probably postpone it. I mean, I
So
could
we can
eat
do
it
it- we can
wherever
do
I'm at, but
We'd have to do a FaceTime thing,
Yeah.
and then I'd have to get it. So we'll have to postpone it until the first week of July.
yes.
Which will probably be a July 6th show, not the July 5th, because we know how you guys are the day after a major holiday. Things get a little slow. So
Or we could do like a special Friday show or something.
That's
maybe.
true. That's true. We can do
A
one
30-minute eating
an
challenge.
eating challenge. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna have to figure out a food bet. So we can keep it out how it's been, and I think this is actually a perfect opportunity right now. It'll be the same way as it has been in the past. So whoever has the highest kill count rating at the end of the event, the loser has to go in and eat the food, at least just to eat it first.
Okay.
Right? That's it. Because full disclosure, we're both eating it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're both eating it. You guys roped us into this on episode 1 or 2, and we're definitely both going to eat it. But we do need to come with something, ideally not spicy again, because that really, really did a number on me. But something equally as gross. I do feel like maybe we can spend a day out on Convoy Street and go to a couple Asian markets and really find maybe like a bowl of like those little dried squids, and then like some other little weird things, and we just gotta be snacking on the.
We could definitely find some interesting things. Or World Market was also.
Yeah, World Market. That's another good
Forky
one.
says he has some ideas, so send us your ideas.
Forky, actually, you do have
Don't
some good
put it in the
ideas.
captions. Let it be a secret.
Yeah, Forky, shoot us some. You're pretty good. Who can eat the most pudding pops in 2 minutes while watching the Cosby Show? Pickled chicken feet? I don't know. Now, Orlando, Valencia, Rocky Mountain oysters are on the they're on the docket. They're in the back of my mind. I really don't want to eat those ever, but there's a lot of things I'd never wanted to eat.
What's up with those?
Cow testicles.
Oh.
I mean, what kind of oceans near in the Rocky Mountains?
Yeah. I thought it would just be a name. Like,
it is.
Special,
It's a special name for cow balls. So while we think about that, I'm gonna jump over to this screen. Let's see here, and then we're gonna jump into the giveaway. So I want to show you guys. Now I did a little video, a walkthrough with the BKI on the BKI paid subscription membership side of things on kind of like what I look for and how to recreate the types of drills that I look for. And on this side, on this field in particular, there's a couple of like a big checklist I think on that snake side on whichever spot you're in particular is kind of like how you're going to play the next spot. If you're in the wedge looking Dorito or snake way, you kind of either waiting for a guy to pop up in that 50 or you're going in there on the offensive. But you want to have as much information as possible. If you're playing one of those two W's behind it, the first one, you got to be careful going around the corner into the second one because a lot of guys can see you.
Yeah.
You can crawl inside and go straight into that 50. If you find yourself in that second wing, playing the tape is really strong. That inside has a ton of shots down the inside, but that's arguably the more difficult spot to make it out on that tape.
Where?
That second wing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a little more because that space in between 1 and 2, the Dorito 1 can see you. That tall tower and the wedge, or the wedge and the cake can all see you. So I'm gonna bring over a little barrel cam footage. I've already made it into the wedge on the snake side, and it's just trying to identify where the bodies are in front of me. And you can kind of see, you'll see here in a second from my barrel cam footage, how exposed you are looking straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I played that and all that, you're just kind of like, ugh, I just don't feel very comfortable right here. And it's one of those things that as soon as you do feel comfortable, is when someone will pop up and shoot you. So this is kind of, you'll see my checklist, and I talked about it. When you get to that 50s, you want to wrap, you check off the tape, and then systematically kind of like wrap inward from that side of the field. So we'll zoom over here. This is that Opkix barrel cam. So a lot of you guys who are asking about the footage, I think this is a better way to show you.
Yeah, Thursday you can DM us with addresses for members. That would be the best way.
So I just identified where the bodies were in front of me, and that there was nobody in this 50 because I knew there were 2 guys in front of me. So I just quickly check off the tape there, obviously, and then you want to wrap on these guys. And actually, I made a little mistake right there. I ended up getting shot by the Dorito 2 guy. You can see a Dorito 3 guy. But if I just stopped right behind this bunker here and just shot that back center guy, I would have survived and probably picked up an extra kill. But I kind of kept coming up and forward into here to shoot that back center. I kind of gave up a little bit right there and then just got clipped by that guy. So,
but if you have an opportunity to do that and you have a lot of players alive, you want to take that.
You want to take as many of these guys down as possible. And if you can get 2 off this side. So the first thing is I check off this tall tower. I should have come up with my gun up. You can see it's down kind of right here. I want to have my gun up right there, and I get that shot. And then as soon as I do that, I want to start wrapping. I wrap on that cake. There's no one there. And I got the wedge guy out. But any chance you get to clear out as many bodies as you can, because I know I have Marcelo or Yosh or Blake that are going to come flying down the field afterwards.
But a situation like this, where it would be really important for Ryan in that situation to have stopped in the Aztec, is that say it was like a 2-on-2 and maybe, Marcelo or Dalton, whoever is on the Dorito side and Ryan's on the Snake side, and he makes a move like that and brings it back from like a 2-on-4 to a 2-on-2 maybe, then Ryan can stop on their side of the field and yell all the way to, Dalton, whoever's on the Dorito side, and say, hey, it's kill 3 now. It's a 2-on-2. We have a huge field spread. They all focus on Ryan. That allows his Dorito player to make a move. So that is a pretty important factor. But if you have an opportunity like that where it's a 5-on-5 and you have that move to open up the game like that, and you can go shoot 2 or 3 people, just take it.
Yeah, every time.
That's one of those situations where you can be greedy. Mm-hmm. And trust that your teammates are going to be able to win that 4-on-3 or 4-on-2.
Yeah, you want to get as many bodies off the field. You don't want to let the guys know you're there and try to be finessing bodies when you're that front guy.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you're in a really compromised position, you're laying down. Anybody standing up has the advantage. So you use that element of surprise to your advantage. And then after that, just take as many guys down as you can, because you're in bonus territory after you shoot that first guy. If you kind of wait, if I just sat back down after I shot that wedge guy, it allows the guy in the tower to communicate to his team that I'm in that spot, and then try to work me out. I want to get him while he's still just kind of discombobulated a little bit, and strike. And then again, I'm expecting when I turn around that one of my guys are going to be following me up and still continuously turning the field.
That's exactly what I was going to say. If Ryan's behind me, wherever in that snake tower, and he sees me go into their snake 1 or 2 laydown bunker or their Aztec even, you better believe Ryan's going to be in the 50 snake, if not farther, ready to capitalize on my move. So you want to let your guys behind you know that is pivotal to closing the game in that situation. You want to get up behind him, because then if Ryan gets shot and then someone's able to fill out and even back up the snake side, then you're making it a lot harder on yourself.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who are wondering about the size of that camera and a couple of other little details about it, if you go onto my Instagram page, I believe it's actually the last post on my Instagram page, should have a picture of the barrel cam. I'm just double checking right now on my gun. So it's super small. I'll just throw this up there right now so you can see it's smaller than my thumb. It's probably about this big, and it mounts on there via this little silicone ring. If you use the code, there's a link in the description below. If you use code Greenspan 2021, you get every single accessory that they make included. You get 5 barrel rings, so just in case you lose one. I haven't lost mine yet, but I'm anticipating I'm going to. And you get the 2 camera system, and that's on sale right now.
I swear I saw some Infamous players using it.
Yeah, Callie's using them.
Okay.
Harrison Fry's using them. I think
Thomas
has
maybe?
one. Thomas might have them. And that's the other thing is, if you get the 2 camera system, you can share it with a buddy. I gave mine to Dalton but I only have 1 barrel mount. I need to get the other ones. I gave it to Dalton on one of the plays. He didn't do much.
What if you did reverse? So you have one pointing forward and one pointing back at you.
Oh yeah, you for sure can. You can put them wherever.
Here,
yeah. And the cool thing is it comes with so many different types of mounts that you can kind of like stick them anywhere. There's like one that slides onto your sunglasses, onto your hat. It's all magnetized. I'm sure you can get.
It would be kind of cool to put maybe one on the top of your mask.
Yeah, because they're so small.
Yeah.
And yes, I did get shot with it the first weekend against you guys, and it's still working. I haven't gotten shot really close though. So
maybe cut a hole in your lens and stick it in there.
That's right. I can put it right where my eye is.
Yeah.
So that way I'd be like that one guy on one of those Marvel movies. Yeah, I like that.
Don't do that.
Glue it to the edge of my eye so it always goes wherever I look. That's a smart idea.
Oh, speaking of eyes, that's something I want to bring up. Eyesight.
Yep, eyesight.
Not really, anything too prevalent, but I was. This actually came up last weekend. I was talking to Nick. We were rooming together, and I was like, it'd be cool. I have 20/20 vision. I don't use glasses or anything. But I was like, man, it would be cool. Obviously, there's 2015 and then 2010 are the next metrics. So 2020 and 2015 is better than 2010. Mm-hmm. And so I started doing some research, and I'm like, man, that would be cool if I could get like some contacts that would bring me up to 12/10 for paintball.
Can you?
So you can get. I found this one place in Texas. I forget what their name is, but they have this way of basically they digitally read your eye, and they find, because your eye basically has like blemishes or indentations that affect the way light goes into your eye, and that's that's how eyesight is really like
processed.
Who sees better, but basically they figure out where those imperfections are, and they mold a contact exactly to mold the light to go to enhance your eyesight. And they've said that through those contacts, a few cases they've brought people from like 2020 to 2010.
Wow.
Obviously, if you're under that, you're not going to achieve 2010 perfect vision. But something that was interesting when I was reading about that is that only 1% of the population has 2010.
Yeah,
or not population of like. The world population. Yeah. But then on top of that, which was pretty cool that I started thinking about, we started talking about, I was talking to Mouse about this. So J-Rab actually has 2013.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder he's so good.
And then I was thinking, and then he goes, I think that Archie has got LASIK eye surgery before. Mm-hmm. And you have pretty good eyesight as well, don't you?
I have horrible eyesight.
Oh, you do?
I can't see anything.
Was it worse before, though?
So I had, when I was 18 or 19, I was like one of the first people to get laser eye surgery.
Yeah.
So I had both eyes done, and that was great. And now it's getting pretty, like I can kind of read all these letters with my left eye.
Back then there was no like pain stuff. You just had to drink a bunch of whiskey.
Yeah, they put whiskey eye drops in each eye, and then they have a laser eye pointer.
How did they do that? Were you asleep or awake?
No, you're awake. You're staring right at them.
Does it hurt?
No, it's just like a pressure, and it smells like burning hair.
No.
Yeah, you're looking right at it, and they go, "Don't look away," because if you start looking around, then
is it really bright?
Well, no, it's just burn. It's this laser zapping.
Can you see the color of the laser or no?
No. I don't think it's like a laser like you're thinking like Star Wars and stuff like that. It's like this zapper. It just zaps and burns your eyes.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Pagan Dynasty has 20.
And Peter Motodiwak.
Thursday has 2015.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
So
I think you can, if you have 2015 vision, you can be a fighter pilot.
Yeah, 2015 and above.
2015 and above or below.
Below. Well, yeah, I just mean like.
Yeah, and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would venture a guess to say I'm about 2100, 200.
Wow.
That's not very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not very good.
J-Rap, I was saying this would be cool to do a comparison of, it'd be really hard to get like the data of this to see, how much sooner someone with really good vision can see the paintballs versus other. Because that was one thing I've noticed about as I'm playing more with J-Rab is he has a really good ability, but like you do this and Archie do this pretty well, so maybe we won't contribute just eyesight, but like it'll be like 4-on-2 and J-Rab will just like stand over the top of his bunker and just be like looking at all four of those four players and like maybe 2 or 3 of them shooting at him. He'll find like a little hole where he can just be still looking at the whole field. Mm-hmm. When you see a lot of players, including pros, are like, even myself, I get like a little bit more like tucked in. So like there's 3 people shooting at me. He has a good ability to like find that
process all the
find
data
that
too.
pocket where he can still see a good chunk of the field, which I think is a big asset. And he was telling me, he's like, I can see the paintballs pretty far away.
That's huge, right? Because if you can see, especially when the paint's dark, I would actually be interested to see how well they stack up in that split sage eye exam thing.
Sure, yeah.
Right, because when you're looking at the different quadrants and where your eyesight is lacking, or your brain's ability to process that information, if you don't have any type of issue there processing that information that's coming into you, then you're going to be able to see more and react faster to that. So I have that deficit in the bottom lower left side. So as I'm playing, all the stuff that I see here doesn't process nearly as quickly as everything that's up in this 3/4 of my vision. So that's actually a really interesting technology that we're kind of trying to figure out how to implement with paintball.
I haven't felt like my eyesight's gotten too worse over the years, but I do, and I don't really listen to like a lot of loud music or listen to headphones a lot, but I do feel like my hearing hasn't been as good as it was when I was younger, or unless I have more selective hearing now. Because I find myself a lot of times like, what did you say?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's interesting too. Your ability to hear, but it's also a lot of times when you're playing and you just don't. You might be able to hear things in a less hectic and stressful environment than you do when you're actually playing paintball. You're way up there, and a lot of it's attributed to the position that you play. Yeah. And kind of where you're at. If you're playing the Doritos, and you're in the same distance from the guy in the back center as you are when you're in the snake. You tend to. I'm sure that you tend to hear better when you're in the Doritos, just because your body frame is opened up a little bit more, and where you're sitting and standing, rather than being down here, you're kind of up here looking like this.
Sure.
So your position has a big effect on how you process that information as well. For sure.
And moral of the story is, I'm thinking about going full bionic, man.
Sign me up. No. Tell me where. How,
you get like some super hearing aids.
So
you can hear everything.
Love it. I'm
in. The other team.
I'm in. I think the Russians already have that.
And then, ultra insane eyesight.
So you guys heard it. Kyle is slowly leaking the secrets and the info that Impact, we already know that Impact and Russians have, which is higher budget, higher technological advances. They have little microchips in the back of their ears. Somehow their vision is 2010. 25 for J-Rab.
Yeah.
He had the X-ray vision almost.
Yeah.
You can see through the bunkers. So these are little slips. Remind me to tell you about. I told you about the deep cover operative.
Maybe.
I've got another plan and I can't share it right now.
Oh, I think you did. Yes, I heard you talking about that at practice.
Deep cover operatives is my next game. So it's a long-term game. So
Neuralink paintball upgrade. That would be
Neuralink paintball upgrade. So really quickly before we jump into the wheel to give away, let's see here. We've got a Rockstar Dynasty jersey. We've got we got that box right there. We got a G2 T-shirt. There's still some signups available for G2's clinic at the Utah Bro Army Camp. It's Brandon Unger, Tyler Harmon, Victor Gambo, and Rusty Glaze. All four of them will be there August 14th weekend. And Vic has given us some G2 paintball merch to give away. We're going to give away 2 signed packs. Remember, I'm trying to give everybody some cards so we can get this trading game going. This is a Ryan Greenspan and a Dalton Vanderbilt. This is a sticker pack with sticker courtesy of Island Designs. And there's a Marcelo Margot and a Yosh Rao card in this one.
Nice.
We're going to send those 2 out, as well as... Ooh, this is a good one. This was a leave behind, an unclaimed prize package. This is actually partly courtesy of Steve Segovia, this NXL paintball signed lanyard, an Alex Fragi card, a Ryan Greenspan signature pin, and a Hormesis little velvet bag. All of this coming your way as well.
Nice.
So this is all members-only giveaways that are coming. But before we give all this stuff away, I want to congratulate the 2 winners. The winner of the golden ticket from BKI. We were going around giving these things out, and then you fill out a little form online. And the Dahl family, Chris Dahl and Colton Dahl, they are giving away a scholarship. That went to Dylan Darger from Utah, the Utah Bro Army Camp. Actually, I gave him this.
Nice.
So one of the ones that I recognized won. And then every year, Bucky Ruffalo and Ollie Ruffalo sponsor one player that needed some help financially to get to the event, or just maybe missed out on our opportunity to sign up, but really feels that they would love and be able to benefit from the opportunity to play at the event. And so they set up the Charlotte, Virginia scholarship, and every year Bucky has sponsored one player to their entry fee into the summer camp. And that sponsorship, it went to one year it went to what's the kid's name? Your favorite kid that plays out there? Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Where?
The kid that plays in Boston, comes out to the summer camp.
Oh, John Zell.
John Zell, he won it one year and then ended up coming back the second year.
He has like 3 nicknames. So yeah.
He's got a bunch of nicknames. So this year the recipient is Jacob
John L. 1 of 2.
Scarley. So congratulations to the 2 of you guys. Ollie Ruffalo unfortunately has retired for now, maybe not for good, but yeah. And then without further ado, we're gonna jump over into our wheel of names. In order to get your name on this wheel, what you guys need to do is you need to be a subscriber, a member of the channel. So you've got to be a contributing member to the channel. If you live in a region that does not allow you to donate to the channel, that's okay. We can still work out a way for you guys to get on there. Just go ahead and message us directly, and we'll get you guys sorted out for that. Also, the YouTube membership thing is not incredibly user-friendly, so if for some reason your name is not on this list and you have noticed that, let me know. I will double check it, and if it's not, what I'll do is I will probably send you a prize as a thank you and an apology. Right now it is up to date. I have scoured this thing tirelessly. That's probably why my eyes are so bad. But also, someone said that their name was not on there. It was. But I ended up spinning the wheel 10 times just to make sure that they didn't miss out on anything. And he didn't win anything in those 10 because I was going to give him a bonus prize just for mentioning it. So if for some reason you think your name's not on there, let me know and I will check it out for you. But I'm very confident that your name is on this list.
We probably need some of those nice blue lens glasses.
I can get them. I've got a guy, William Painter.
Oh yeah, he makes them?
Yeah. Should we get some?
Yeah,
I can wear them then.
You know, I was trying to find some that are really cool looking, so I got to look at them first.
Okay. I think these ones are pretty cool.
Okay.
All right. I just didn't like them because I feel like I look like Marcelo with the clear glasses.
Well, you're just wearing them in the house mainly, or on plane or something.
Yeah, or where everybody's staring at us.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't wear them here.
Oh, we wouldn't? Okay. All right, to the wheel. Okay, we're going to spin this. This is going to be for 2 signed cards and then the satchel full of goodies right here. Then we're going to jump into the t-shirt, and then the grand prize will be the jersey. So winner number 1 is going to be Mr. Slarion.
Yeah.
Yup. This is going to be signed cards.
Congrats, dude.
Congrats. Look at this. We can, and then We're going again for another set of signed cards. And this is going to Thomas Guy. Thomas Gay. Yes, sir. I think Thomas has won a couple times. Cards. And then this next one is going to be the gift from Hormesis and Mr. Steve Segovia. Steve, if you win your own lanyard, I'm going to donate it back to the cause. So, it looks like Joey Tubba. Mr. Tubba Rock. Tubba Rock, I believe, is one of the original members here.
Yeah, Tubba.
Yeah, Tubba.
Remember, Sloan even said Tubba's name.
That's right. So, all right, that was for. We've got Slarion is gonna get these signed cards. Then we've got Thomas Gay, and then we've got Mr. Tubba Rock. All right. Next up, actually, I did say I'm gonna give away another one of these, so this will be. How about this one right here? Okay, this next spin will be for that. Then you're going G2. Then we're going that jersey. We got that Dynasty jersey from back there. And then next week, actually grab both the jerseys. And then next week, we're going to be giving away another G2 big time package. So this will be the grand prize for today for Mr. Matt Waters. And then Vic Gamboa donating the full length blue G2 jersey. These actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, they feel
I like
good
the simplicity of them.
They feel very cool.
I know, it's like actually
Temperature
wise, yeah. That is interesting. All right, so
Is this the brand here?
yeah,
What is it?
Dizana.
Dizana.
That was not a plug. It was just a name.
Just curious.
Just curiosity. So this will be for the fiber. The micro is going to Mr. Roadhead. All right. So remember, if you guys are winners, make sure that I have your address. Okay, now we are going for the G2 t-shirt. Nuggy. Oh, Matt. Oh, yeah. Mr. Matt. This is a big one. Matt
Lancashire?
Langacker. Shoot, sorry, dude.
Langacker?
All right. So we apologize for butchering your names over there. Sorry about that. Okay, so that was for the regular prizes. Now the main shebang right here. This is actually really good quality. It is a small jersey, so it may or may not fit you, but maybe
it looks
it'll
like
fit.
a medium or large.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play in this. This is more like a small medium.
Yeah, I would go with medium.
So you're going to have to either wear this, give it to your favorite younger team player, or put it up on the wall.
I put in a nice glass frame.
Yeah, this is like, it is brand new.
Yeah.
I don't think this has ever had paintballs.
Hold that square right there so you can see it.
So you can see right here. Back when we had Rockstar as a sponsor, Badlands, shout out. We had
NXE.
Smart Parts. Yeah, this is a really cool one. So I appreciate that, Mr. Matt Waters. Thank you very much for your support to the show. And
go ahead.
no, I was going to.
I'll say it after.
All right. Right. Rockstar Dynasty. Here we go. Joel, Matt, Whitaker.
There you go.
All right, Mr. Whitaker, congratulations. You are the winner. You know that we're going to have to hit you with. So awesome. Congrats to everybody who just won. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 prizes given away on today's show, including a Hormesis headband drop. Speaking of which, I got to get you guys out of here in time to be able to hit refresh on the Hormesis page. 17 minutes till the drop. And then remember, if you guys are playing the NXL Philly event, go to Aztec Photos on Instagram. Comment on any photo for Aztec Photos. You comment hashtag Aztec Philly, and he's going to pick a winner, and you are going to get a free team photo package for one of your matches, possibly 2, possibly the whole event. Totally up to him. Thank you, Aztec Photos, for donating that to this event. Any of you guys who are looking to get the Opkix camera, you're going to click the link down below, entering code Greenspan 2021 make sure you fill your cart with all of the accessories. That's really important that you do that. And, you need to drop your stuff.
So 2 things. One, I was going to say, we practiced also Level Up this weekend. They came out to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a little 3-way practice there. And a couple of the guys actually said they watched the show. And they love our show. And they are going to give us some stuff to give away. So I'll probably talk to them a little bit more this weekend. And then so we'll have some stuff from them, which will be cool, from the Level Up camp. Newer pro team coming up, trying to climb up the ranks, so that'll be awesome. And then I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. You'll see a few of our team members wearing these this weekend, but we just made these guys, so we're gonna have, not for sale yet, but some Tiger Wear beanies. Got only a few samples here, strictly for our team guys this weekend, but these will be out shortly. And if you guys are out in Philly, and you want to see the actual and feel the Tiger Wear headbands, Mouse and I will have one of each of the new headbands that we're going to be releasing.
Yeah, I saw them today. They look pretty slick. The tag looks really nice. So give it away. Trust me, as soon as Kyle gets a couple of production models of his stuff, he will hook y'all up.
Yep.
Because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are in Philly, make sure you stop by, say hi to us, root us on, and check out the new Tiger Wear, check out the Hormesa stuff, check out the Field 1 booth, hit up HK, buy HK, buy all his sponsor stuff too, I guess. But always support your paintball shops, support your paintball favorite paintball online supporters, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Support the guys that support us.
There you go.
There it is. Or your favorite paintball player, even if it's not us. PTG, D's on Docs, even Yeah. Okay? Don't even mind if you support him. All right, guys.
All the media.
Support
and good luck to any of you that are going to be out there competing in Philly. Bring some knee pads. I'm
gonna leave this show with a little music, and the send-off is going to be Sloan going to her first day of school. Took a little picture here. This is monumental. She did not have a great time.
Is that a wizard?
Yeah, there's a wizard behind her. So thank you guys all for your support. We'll see you. Kyle will not see you next week.
Yes.
Maybe
I'll
tuned.
tune in for the shrink ray.
Yeah, we'll get him in the shrink ray. So stay tuned for next week. Thank you guys all for your support.
Later.
Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Cannot breathe. Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Horizon's too high, it's dark on my side. I made my own clouds, flew by my pride. The ship falls away, and I turn